Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot. Tarot on a quick read for you. We're going to go over your money, your career, your love life, do your general spread. At the end, we're going to do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. If you're doing an Aries, if you're doing a Taurus, if you're doing a Gemini, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case it's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point that out in case it's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. I did a pre-shuffle, not this time with transient light, but something different. We're doing Da Vinci as the pre-shuffle. It is, if anybody reads tarot and you're familiar with this deck, you know it is not an easy one to read. That's why we're doing a pre-shuffle. So I went ahead and I looked it over. Libra, a lot of you all, first of all, there's no major arcana in this pre-shuffle. You get the Lady of Fire. By the way, they're using the elements, they're using like fire for wands and water for cups and all that. So you get the Lady of Fire. See how, like, this doesn't look like Queen of Wands in any way, shape, or form, does it? And does the Nine of Water look like the Nine of Cups? Look at this. This is the Da Vinci version. And it says Airborne. So I'll explain what everything means. But long story short, I mean, they're beautiful cards, but they're not the easiest to read. So there's no major arcana in it. So there's no big life changes really specifically right now going on. So there's that. So I'd be shocked if we saw the Tower card come up. We might in your reading, but in the pre-shuffle, it has something to do with plans, plans, and plans. Everything's about plans. I don't think if you may not be in communication with somebody, and there's a lack of stability. So if there's any kind of love situation going on, you're probably not in communication with them, and there's no stability to it. It's all cups and wands. So emotions and trying to put things in motion and focusing on manifesting things. I did make notes so that you wouldn't have to sit here and me try to rack my brain trying to remember what the cards said. So good connections, the way that your plans are received is not in your hands. That would be the Three of Fire. This card right here, it says Matrix. But, you know, you're going to put things in motion, connections, you know, business connections or whatever, using your connections, that's going to be key. But the way that your plans are received is not in your hands. Competition, that would be the Five of Fire. Competition, struggle. Look at this. This card doesn't say anything about Five of Wands, does it? Look, it says Five of Fire, but look at it. And so when you look at the book, and it's a lengthy book, it does go into, it gives you background detail about Da Vinci too, but it's interesting. So this, it says competition, struggle to maintain position, focus on ingenuity. That's something that's really important. So if you're trying to put something in motion, you need to really focus on to be able to stay ahead of the competition, focus on being, you know, ingenuitive. Focus on ingenuity. Acknowledge those around you to prevent animosity. So people you work with, acknowledge their contributions. Be grateful. Manifest your passion in a practical way, organize for, that's Casey. Oh, so real quick, the reason no one has seen me for the last week or so is because, in addition to, well, I was sick as a dog. I had to put down one of my pets, Monday. Her name is Snowy, and she passed away Monday, and that was kind of rough. Then yesterday I was supposed to be recording, and I had a flu, like the flu kicked in, and it kicked my ass. I mean, it knocked me out of commission. Same day, 3 of my elderly pets and then that young cat, all of them got a really bad cold. The only thing is, the one underneath here, he has diabetes, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. All right, that's just a quick catch-up for anybody who gives a rip. So the Lady of Fire is like the Queen of Wands. It says, manifest your passion in a particular practical way, organize, and can't read. Look at this. Look at my notes. I can't even read my own handwriting. I was doing it really quick to be able to do this quickly so I could get to your reading because I was supposed to do it yesterday, or at least I was planning on it. Enterprising. Shit. All right, so here, bear with me. 97 is the page. I wrote the page numbers down at least. All right. It says, Lady of Fire. Upright, passionate, warm, and loving. You desire to oversee and organize things from center stage. Ardent and friendly, you can afford to be sympathetic and gracious. There is an enterprising energy available to you. Enterprising energy available to you. Now, let's see, old patterns cause loss. That would be the Five of Water. So any kind of outdated old ways of thinking and doing things is going to cause loss. Partnerships are on shaky basis. Plans are incomplete. Consider your options. And then difficulties lie ahead. That would be the Nine of Fire. And I don't plan on spending all day on this part of the reading, but this is the Nine of Fire in this deck, Nine of Wands. It says repelling. So in this interpretation, Nine of Wands, I only want to read just the little basic bit to you. Difficulties and troubles lie ahead, but you have time to prepare defenses. Discipline and clear planning are called for. Assess the risks. Plans are under attack. Draw upon deep or accumulated resources. I want to draw your attention to that. Draw upon deep or accumulated resources. If you have Venus and Virgo and you're watching, or yeah, possibly. But if you have, if you're a Libra with Venus and Scorpio, I want you to really, really listen to this. You're going to need to draw upon your resources in the coming days. Probably because the economy's in the crapper. And then, look, see, it's all about plans. Everything, all these cards, all 6 of them were all about plans. 107, okay, so this was the Nine of Cups. And I like this. It says, wishes, plans, and associations can be successfully achieved. Now notice this. This one says plans are not achieved. This one, so you got 5 of Cups and 9 of Wands. 5 of Cups saying plans are incomplete. You know, what you try to do, you don't accomplish. And then the 9 of Fire, no, 9 of Cups, I'm backwards. 9 of Cups is saying the opposite, saying that your wishes and your plans are going to come true. So I take that to mean if you focus on preparing and planning for anything, trying to, as best you can, prepare for anything that's coming down the pike, you're going to be prepared, and whatever you put in motion, the plans that you make are going to be achieved. Not all of them, but you're going to have a much better chance if you focus on being disciplined. And I can't believe I spent 7 minutes. How boring is this? All right, so I don't want to do that. So long story short, I pulled some oracle cards. I really don't feel like going over them, but I will. The 3 of Fire, because of the way it was interpreted, you get trust, truth, and integrity, and go with the flow. With the 9 of Cups, Airborne, it says miracle. This card, this is the first one that came out, so I'll show you this. It says Christ, miracle. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. For Lady of Fire, I got Paul the Venetian, artistic expression. Then I got another card that says the arts. So some of y'all, it might be something to do with the arts that you're trying to put in motion. I don't know. I'm not even going to go into the rest of these. This one says priorities. I do want to focus on priorities. That's really important. Focus on what's important. I want to call this one out. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. All right, so there's that. So let's get into your money portion for those of you who are still watching at this point, because that was wordy as crap. All right, so let's see what's going on with your finances. And I already rolled and chose the decks, so I don't know what we're going to see, but I chose the decks ahead of time. So the Psychic Tarot of the Heart is going to do your money spread. This one. And I'll show you the decks that I'm using in case you want to purchase one for yourself or for somebody else as a gift. All right, so just breathe, and then let's see. Swords. So that is the 4 of Swords. So financially, you might be needing to, I don't know, have you been stressed out financially? That was my neighbor, I think. Something tall just went past the chicken coop. So this was on the bottom of the deck before I even start. So that's the 4 of Swords in the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck. So financially, you might have, I don't know, suffered losses or something that's making you feel like you just need a break. You need to rest, you need to recuperate, you need to heal financially. So let's see. Look at now, you got no major arcana in the pre-shuffle, but now you started off with 2 major arcana in the financial. Oh, there's a 3rd one. And a 4th one. Okay, so your finances, so maybe that's what the plans are. So it has something to do with maybe your finances. Ace of Cups on the bottom though. So whatever kind of new things, new starts you have financially, you're going to be very happy with them, because look at this. Now this is granted, that's a love card, but look, it's your financial, you like the finance part, man, I can't even talk. And look, we're talking about money, and look, green represents money and prosperity, right? So it's a green heart, so you're going to be very happy. But look at this. So there's some things that you put in motion, and cycles are going to come full circle. There's going to be completion of cycles. You're starting, look at this. These are 2 cards of starting new ventures. Let me see here. But at the same time, some of you are being stubborn and trying to hold too tightly to your money or resources. If you hold too tightly to things, you don't allow the universe to bless you with new, because you're kind of closed off to it. And then 11, Justice. All right, so this is, their deck is different. So this is their Chariot card in Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and then this is their Justice card. So this is showing you releasing something, though. I feel like this should be the Judgment card. Look at this. This is you releasing something. But there's still a focus. Well, it is Psychic Tarot of the Heart. But there's still a focus on staying centered and listening to your heart. All right, so I am going to put these up here. That is an interesting way to look at things. So there's going to be big changes financially. I don't know if you're going to start finding yourself dealing with like different types of currency. Like, I don't know if you're getting involved with crypto. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you're just changing how you make money, how you save it, how you invest it, something. But whatever kind of new beginnings you have, I feel like it's going to bring you abundance and happiness. Like, you're going to be really happy with the way it works out. And I love that on the bottom of the deck. All right, so for your career portion, see, this is one of the ones. This is one of my old ones. Oh my God, I look huge. This is one of my old ones. This is Joey. He has a really bad cold. I'm sorry, buddy. He sounds terrible. All right, so we're gonna put you back here where you wanted to be. I'm trying not to look huge. All right, so I realized now that sitting down and doing these readings, and sitting down and learning German, and sitting down learning Spanish, and sitting down learning coding has given me a lot of time to sit down and not be active, and so I've gained weight. So all that sitting down has caused me to gain. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so, well, interesting. The deck that I'm using for your work is Illuminated Tarot. On the bottom, before we even start, is the 8 of Pentacles. So that's a card of work, hard work, right? Making the money. So there's going to be plenty of work. You're going to be busy. But let's just see what's going on in the career situation. And now, because these weird decks, I got to try and see if any card repeats. But in my brain, I got to transpose what each one is. I know, honey. He's like, please pet me. Okay, bud. Come on. Come on. Oh, my God. Your nail is stuck in my shirt. All right, here we go. All right. So let's see what's going on with your career. Dude, you can't. I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to stop. Oh, no. He's like, please pay attention to me. All right, so this is the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So for a lot of you, a lot of you all are in positions of power. And if you're not, you're going to be, I feel like. But this shows, or someone, even if you're not in a position of power, someone's going to entrust you with a position of responsibility. He's literally grabbing onto me. Come on, bud. Okay, you can do the reading with me. Come here. You can do the reading with me. Ace of Wands. All right. So if there's any kind of situation at work in which there was some kind of chaos or drama, you're going to move on from that. Some of you all might be moving on from the job, but and if you do, that's interesting because it's right between the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups. If you do move on to something else, a different job, you're going to be very happy. It's going to make you extremely happy. Yeah, look, Eight of Cups. A lot of you all are walking away from something, a job, and it's been a burden. So is it a case of which it's a position where you are the boss, or you're walking away to be the boss, changing positions? Well, whatever it is, and I almost feel like some of you are deciding to walk away from positions in which you are in control. Because Nine of Pentacles is what answered that. And that's usually a card of being single, good on your own, don't need anybody else. Well, if that's me asking whether or not you're in a position of power, that would definitely not be a card of you being around a lot of people. So you might be walking away from a management position or a job, position which you're in control. All right, so Joey, he must not feel good because he just crop dusted me. Thanks. Thank you. That was nice. Maybe that's why he was meowing. His tummy was hurting him. All right, so let's do your love portion with the Light Seers deck. This is not gonna be easy. All right, King of Cups on the bottom. Okay, so before I even start the reading, is there a concern about emotions causing you, like letting your emotions leave you vulnerable or in, yeah, okay, so if you find yourself being really emotional or delving too far into emotion, don't let your emotions get out of control. The reason I say that, and I gotta set him down, because I want to show you something. Right here, but I'm sorry. I know, Mommy's so mean. So mean. What are you doing there? There you go. See this card? The King of Cups on the bottom of the deck before you would start. Notice how he's just focusing on the bowls. He's not focusing on the water. And this ship, it is a ship in the background, but it looks like a shark fin. Every time I see this card, every time I see it, I think of it as like he's not paying attention and he's leaving himself vulnerable. So to me, it's like it's like a warning card more than anything. Like when it comes to your emotions, to not let your emotions. Five of Wands is what clarified that. So yeah, so that tells me just be careful. Don't leave yourself too open. Like if somebody tries to, be on the lookout for like somebody trying to love bomb you or just try to take advantage of your emotions. Trying to gas you up, that kind of thing. All right, so there could be reconciliation. Look at that though. Whew, there it is again. Okay, so I'm going to warn you. Libras, a lot of you all, if you're dealing with a person, yeah, look at this. God, what is this? Three of Cups, Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Lover's card. Oh, man. But here's the thing. The love that they have to offer is genuine. They really do genuinely love you and they're offering real love. So what is the deal? So this person, Libra, likes to be in control. They have control issues. And I don't like this because I feel like they're putting you in competition with other people. This person is dramatic and they're all about competition because the Five of Wands is between the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. 2 threes. They depict 3 people on the cards. Look at this. 3 people. That just, because it's right between the 2 of them, I feel like that's all about putting you in competition with others. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And it could be somebody who's like a soulmate kind of person. I don't know. They may be a lot different from you in some way. Different background or Maybe they just live it like, maybe they were raised in the city and were raised in the country. I don't know. Something about you or your backgrounds are different in some way. But yeah, so just be careful. What advice? Focus on stability, building on stability. Anything you start has to be built on stability. And it may be just telling you also right now just to focus on your money and making money right now and building your own financial stability for the moment. Because that could be causing you stress. All right, so let's do the general spread with the, I don't know if anything repeated or not because they're all so much alike. Good Lord, these three. Okay, so you got the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. I did notice that. So yeah, a lot of you all might have a situation which you're dealing with third-party type energy. Now it could be the person you're dealing with, the person you're in love with, or whatever. You or they could be allowing. Look at this. It finally came out. It finally came out. Big changes. So it could be that one of you is involving the opinions of well-meaning family members or friends. Try not to let other people too involved in your relationship because they may mean well, but yeah, that's not good. All right. You get the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles here. Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Five of Wands. Oh, so Five of Wands twice. That's Leo energy. So you could be dealing with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Leo. All right, I knew there was something. All right. King of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups again. And look, it's right, I don't know if you can see this, but it's right on top of the other Ten of Cups. So that's Piscean energy, but that's also happiness, like you're happily ever after. King of Wands and the Tower card again. And look at this. Here's the Knight of Cups again. So that's Piscean energy. So you could be dealing with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Leo and or Pisces. Because there's a lot of Piscean energy here too. But look, so you may be getting, somebody may be offering you love, and it's pure, it's true, they really do love you. That doesn't mean they know how to love properly, but that they, you know, it's not fake. Can't help but notice there's two kings here. There's the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Wands. A lot of people in your reading, the Knight. So there's a lot of people involved. If it's your love life, there's a lot of people involved in your love life. So that could be where the Three of Cups comes from, because it could be somebody who's meddling. But with the Ten of Cups, man, I like that. I really like that. I'm still going to say focus on your stability right now. All right, so, where are we? Oh, shit, I'm way over 20. All right, well, I was good. I always try to keep them to 20 minutes, but it never happens. So let's do, since we're that far over at this point, let's do 3 cards about soulmate, oracle type situation. Let's see. The oracle cards, but they're soulmate oracle cards. All right, so I'll do 3 of those, and it looks like they are all things that the other person thinks but probably won't say to you. You have to read their mind to know it. You inspire me so much. You are my muse. I love that I can be myself around you, and you appear often in my dreams. All right, and then savage messages. We'll do 4 savage messages. These are things that you might say to somebody else, or things you may, you might feel about yourself, things you might say to the world. If I can shuffle these cards. They're small, but there's like a shit ton of them. Oh, speaking of the swearing, I had somebody try to give me crap. The other day they said something about your videos, blah, 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 if you would not swear. And I'm thinking, okay, I normally don't swear that much. Like every once in a while a word will come out. And I said, well, maybe this just isn't the channel for you. And I said, have a great day. And I did the heart emoji, like kill them with kindness. But seriously, how do you go on somebody's channel and tell them how to do their own, how to manage their own channel, how to do their own readings? If you don't like it, move on. There's like a gazillion readers out there. All right, so this is how you may see yourself, or say this is what you are. Sunshine mixed with a little hurricane. Cancel my subscription because I'm done with your issues. I keep it real because I'm not afraid to make enemies. And, oh, Oh, honey, I don't chase, I replace. I love that one. I don't chase, I replace. Yeah, because some people try to get you to chase them. That's just annoying. They need you to make them feel special. That's aggravating. All right, so 6 cards down is Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. Trust issues are affecting your relationship, so that's upright. Could be you or someone else, but trust issues are affecting your relationship. Oh, thank you to everybody who has hit like, share, and subscribe. The channel's growing. It's because of you. You're awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're getting a raise is in reverse. I'm just saying. That competition, the 5 of Wands that kept coming out. Ooh. Rehab is sideways, so I don't know if that means anything to you. I'll just leave it with that. Focus on self-love at this time is in, or sideways as well, so just be practical. And then they let their ego ruin their life is reversed. So I could take that 2 ways. If you thought somebody's ego was running the show, maybe it's not. I don't really want to call Libra out on this, but it might be, your ego might be a little bit involved, or it could be that they realized that was the issue. They realized that was the issue and they finally got a handle on it. And watch your diet is in reverse, so maybe you're already doing that. Maybe that was an issue before. All right, so if you are dealing with an Aries, and we'll use the Radiant Wise deck for this portion. Well, whoever this is, you have a lot of passion for it. You have the Queen of Wands. All right, so if you're dealing with an Aries, oh, are they a disaster or do they feel like it's a disaster? What's the situation? They feel like it's a disaster and they're trying to heal from things. Taurus is feeling left out in the cold. You know what though? That Taurus is sneaky. They're sneaky. And they're not letting you know how they feel. Gemini needs rest. And they actually, I almost feel like if you've been dealing with a Gemini, they feel like it's, I don't know, they feel like they need a break from things. They just want to see what else is out there maybe. Cancer is focusing on their coin and they are heartbroken. Leo likes to be in control. They see you as their happily ever after though. But they want to be in control. Virgo wants to be single and look at their options. If you're dealing with a fellow Libra, they're losing sleep over this, but they are in player mode, so there's that. I feel like it's not bad though. It's not like a bad player mode. It's like they want to, I don't know, they want to like be adventurous and have fun with you. So they're losing sleep over, but they want to have fun. So there's that. They're feeling playful. The Scorpio has a lot of passion for you, and they're waiting. They're at a crossroads right now, actually. They got major decisions to make. Sagittarius, wow. Look at the Sagittarius. It's all about money for this Sag. And they might have Venus and Capricorn, but look at this. It's all about money for them. They like to live the good life. Maybe they like to gamble, I don't know, but they like the good life, and they always look at things as, what am I getting out of this? All right, Capricorn is focusing on what went wrong, and they're going through their, the pictures, and they're going down memory lane right now. Look at what you all been through. Aquarius is trying to make a decision. I think they want to apologize. Pisces sees you as, wow, the Pisces sees you as their soulmate and their wish. But whoever you're dealing with, maybe you had a fight with them. I don't know. Was there an argument? Did you have an argument with somebody? They might be competitive. They might be playing mind games. Are they playing mind games? Well, they're horny. There's that. But are they playing mind games? Maybe, because they might be trying to make you wait to see what you're going to do. All right, Libra. Thank you. Love you. And I will see you all in the next one.